It takes time and perseverance to find the ideal blend of investments. And the availability of those assets may deter younger investors who have recently started to examine the market. In particular, inflation, interest rate increases, and a general market decline have all increased volatility. For new investors, there is fortunately hope, with some excellent investment choices available that not only provide some relief from that volatility, but they also have the potential for long-term income growth. Let's have a look at the top 2 Toronto Stock Exchange listed stocks and find out why they're worth exploring. The first one is Bank of Montreal. BMO's stock has declined in 2022, as has the stock of all major banks. But despite that decline, the company appears to be an option for long-term and growth-oriented investors. And speaking of expansion, BMO attempted to buy Bank of the West late last year. The acquisition deal has not yet been completed, but it's expected to allow the Bank of Montreal to operate in several additional areas in the US. The agreement can also help BMO become one of the largest banks in the important markets like California. In the second quarter of 2022, the bank reported earnings per share jumping to $7.13 from $1.91 the previous year. Meanwhile, the Common Equity Tier 1 ratio increased to 16% from just 13% the same comparable period. And then for the third quarter of this year, the bank increased its dividend by 6 cents and said it will distribute $1.39 per unit to shareholders of its common shares. Another stock to look at is Northland Power. Adding a few defensive assets is essential during times of increased market instability. Utilities like Northland Power could be one of the options in this regard. The company is one of Canada's largest independent power producers, and it has business operations across North America, Latin America, Asia, and Europe. In April, the utility business announced a new worldwide rebranding strategy and said it's committed to creating a sustainable and carbon-neutral environment. This is one of the reasons Northland Power could gain traction with the environmentally conscious investors. In the first quarter, the utility business's sales amounted to $695 million, up from $612 million in the first quarter of 2021. Plus, net income jumped to $287 million from $151 million a year ago. And that concludes our list. Now they're up to speed, hit that bell icon to boost your financial IQ. I'm Holly Shields for Kalkine Media.